For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
I apologize for being late this evening, everyone. I was in a board meeting just now, and the board meeting was set in place to put rules in place for you guys. So just remember, every time you claim a comic, going forward, you need to raise your hand first, and I have to call on you, and that's how claims are made. That's how we do things in the corporate world. And, if you're having fun, you're going to get written up on here. And if you get written up enough times, well, then you're getting canceled. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Just taking care of kids, doing all that stuff. We took Bentley for a walk. Come here, Bentley. You want to say hi to everybody? There's only one way to make up for being late, and that's to show you guys some Bentley action. Here you go. Here's some Bentley for you. Did you Bentley bear? His face is like a little too close here. Yeah, so we took Bentley for a walk, and then we had dinner and everything, so that's why we're just a little bit late tonight. And Alan wants to say hi to everybody. Hi. All right, so tonight we got a great show for you guys. I am showcasing all new comics that I picked up from Indiana Comic-Con. And we got some really great stuff going on. Again, you spend $25, you get to spin the wheel. You spend $50, you get free shipping on your order. And as always, there's one thing I forgot to mention. There's a lot going on right now, so I apologize for this. I was working on the Kickstarter for Marks, which is about to go live in less than a week. I can't believe how fast everything is coming. But I wanted to drop the link for the pre-launch page so that you guys can be a part of it. And tomorrow we're going to be dropping some big stuff for you guys, a freebie. So all I need you guys to do right now, if you haven't done it yet, is just click on the link and click to be notified for when we launch the Marks campaign. This is really important because this is kind of like how we're getting, the excitement going before we go live with the campaign. So, and this is going to be a really simple campaign in the sense that what we're going to do with it is basically Marks is just going to be available in certain formats. We're not going to be doing a lot of different bells and whistles like we will for the Warline and the Eastern Shin campaign. The reason is because I just want you to have Marks. I just want to make it available. And so the campaign is limited to only 5 different rewards, and most of them are just really approachable awards, making it easy for you guys to get access to the book. And that's really what the main objective of this campaign is to just, get as many books out there as we possibly can. And what did I do with it? There we go. And we're going to air the trailer in a little bit here. We got a full room already, so let's get going with all the books that we have for sale tonight. And guys, before we really get into this, thank you so much for being here. There's another thing going on, and this is what's been making things kind of like tricky for me and why I haven't really been posting a lot. So for those of you who don't know, Warline has been nominated for a Heroic Award, and Heroic is an acronym for Honoring Essential Renderings of Independent Comics. And there's a People's Choice Award, so basically everybody's got to vote. I'm going to drop the link for that right now as well. And basically, if you guys haven't voted yet, please do. We're in this. We're getting close to figuring out. We'll find out tomorrow if we made it into the final 8. So right now there's like we started out with like 120 plus different books up there, titles up there, and now it's down to 16, and we're in bracket number 7. So feel free to click on the link, cast your vote. Let's get this done. We'll find out tomorrow if we'll make it into the final 8. If we're in the final 8, I'm going to be dropping out some other stuff because I need to ask you guys to vote again. And I'm not just going to ask you guys to do something for me. I'm going to give you something, reward you for your time and effort. So yes, that's what's been going on. Plus, we're working on Warline 3 right now. I just got 3 new pages from Dexter. So lots of stuff coming in on the publishing front. And yeah, and we also got lots of stuff going on with the comic sales too. So let's start off with the first book we have tonight for you guys. I have the Batman Adventures #1. This is sealed in a poly bag, and it is the first issue of the Batman the Animated Series comic ever. And Batman fights what is it? The Man-Bat here. This is going to go for $25. We're going to call this a very fine. It's in really good shape. Zo, how you doing? Yes, long time no chat. How you doing? Be sure to vote for Warline and click on that notification link for when we go live with Marks. That would mean a lot to me. All right. The next book we have here is Static #1. This is sealed in the poly bag once again. This is also going to go for $25. And it is the first printing of Static, which is really cool. This is what kind of kicks off the whole DC Milestone universe. Some really, really good stuff here. $25. Those are our more expensive books. We got some cheaper stuff coming your way, like The Wedding of Dracula, Blood Rights, #1, which is going to go for just $4 right now. That's it. It's $4. It's yours. $4 on Dracula, Blood Rights, #1. This is like the same Dracula from the Marvel Universe, you know, the Tomb of Dracula. That's him getting another comic series in the 90s, which is kind of cool. They updated him a little bit. And then we got Spawn #1. Spawn #1 is going to go for $30 tonight. We got our first appearance of Spawn here. This book is interesting because it's gone up in value, and it's kind of held its place in the market. You know, Spawn has now released very recently, it released its 350th issue, which is quite a milestone, created by Todd McFarlane, as we all know, and I've been poking some fun at him, which probably wasn't appropriate, but whatever, we had some fun with it. We had some fun at old Todd's expense. So we got Spawn #1 here, and this is going to be a very fine copy of the book, and it's just going for $30 tonight. So $30 on this. This is typically a $40 to $50 book. This is kind of where it's standing right now. There are talks of Blumhouse producing the film, and Jamie Foxx is set to star as Al Simmons in a newer version of the film. I really want to see a live-action Spawn movie. I would really like to see them go back and finish off that animated series on HBO. That would have been really cool. But I don't think we're going to get that. That HBO series was fire, though. Like, all 3 seasons of that were just, like, amazing. I really loved it. Which Bootin is that one? See, if anybody wants to know the inside joke, you guys came to the show at the right time, okay? So the whole idea of the bootings come from Spawn because he's got a boot. He's like a massive boot. Well, he's hiding his boot here. Where do we see his boot? And he's hiding behind his cape. I want to see your boots. We deserve to see the boots. You don't see any boots here. Come on, there's got to be a boot. There's got to be a picture of him in his boots somewhere here. I swear to God, Spawn has a big boot, and he's never done anything with it. So I made a whole thing where there we go, see? There's the remnants of the boot right there. Who wants a good old-fashioned booting? I'll go out there and I'll boot everybody back to China. And why does he have an Australian accent? Because I decided he has an Australian accent. Anybody who's got a big boot deserves an Australian accent, whether they're from Australia or not. So we got $30 on Spawn #1. We got quite a crowd in here tonight. Next book we got here is X-Men #1 cover B. This is from the 90s X-Men comic series, what inspired the animated show. Episode 3 of X-Men 97 just dropped today. There's some really cool stuff happening in that episode. I just started it. I didn't finish it yet, but it is all fire. I really love X-Men 97. This is X-Men #1 cover B, We are going to do this today for just $15. I'll take a best offer on this if you really want this, but really love this version because this is one that isn't as common. The one that's most common is the 1A cover where we see Wolverine and Cyclops, and the 1C cover where we see Storm and Beast and a couple other characters. I don't remember who, but Jean Grey. No, Jean Grey's on this. No, she's on the other one. Yeah, she's on the 1C cover. So we're going to do X-Men 1 at 15, 1B, or best offer. Next up, I have Holofoil Hulk 393. Holofoil cover here. This is going to go for just $5. That's it. $5 on Hulk 393. This was the 30th anniversary issue that came out, which is really cool. And I don't think this is the first Smart Hulk, but it's right around the time that Smart Hulk was introduced into the series. I think Smart Hulk was a few issues before that. Yes, the Liefeld tried to draw that issue because of the absence of feet. Who knows? By the way, Chuck, I finished Remake yesterday, and I just downloaded Rebirth, and I started playing it, and it is so good. My God, it is so much. Coming off of Remake and then jumping into Rebirth, you're like going to see such a huge improvement in everything, in the system and the mapping and everything. It's really great. If you like X-Men 97, then you'll rage to GG Allen 69. I agree with that. GG Allen 69 was our big hit on Tuesday night. David Moore in the house. All right, I got Heroes Reborn at Doom #1. This is going to go for $4. Yeah, dude, it's really worth it. At least so far. And the way it starts off, like they picked the perfect point to start the game off, and I'm just so excited. And man, Remake took for a long time. I didn't, the original game, when you play Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1, you play that first disc. That's probably about like maybe 10 hours, maybe. And then you get up to that point and you're outside in the main world now. But like, it's such a small part of the game. Here with this Rebirth, they like just made it into this massive thing, and like it's just so much fun. And now Rebirth is continuing that story, and I think it is the most faithful adaptation of a game I've ever seen, of a remake of a game I've ever seen. Really leveling up everything. I think if I was a kid and they came across Final Fantasy VII Remake, I would have chosen that over the original version, hands down. Next up, we got The Incredible Hulk versus Quasimodo #1, and that is going to go for just $4 tonight. So $4 on this. And we got quite a room tonight. This is fantastic. All right, next up, we got Marvel 2-in-1, #28. We got The Thing and Submariner teaming up here. They're fighting the Piranha. And this is going to go for just $4. $4 on Marvel 2-in-1, #28. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
I just want to fight.
You want to fight? No, I was talking to Bentley. Bentley's hanging out here. But what's going on with you? You're playing your game?
Yeah, I want to fight.
Come here. You want to say hi again? You want to say hi again? Come here, buddy. You can say hi. You want to go puppy. I want to go puppy. He wants to say hi to you guys. Bentley wants to say hi. He just keeps standing over here. You're supposed to look at the camera, dude. You have to look at the camera.
Jeez. I think I know why you take a look around a lot. You look around a lot.
Go lay down. Go lay down, buddy. All right, I have Incredible Hulk #1. This is a variant edition. We got Jason Aaron and Mark Silvestri taking on the Hulk. This is a really cool run here. And we got the first issue, a variant of the first issue. This is going to go for just $4 tonight. So $4 on this. I have Night Thrasher #1, new series that just dropped. So if you're into Night Thrasher, this is a new series with the character. It's a perfect jump on point if you don't know much about the character, but you think his design is cool, which I think it totally is. That's what got me to pick it up. We're going to do Night Thrasher #1 tonight for just $8. $8 on Night Thrasher #1. I have You Will Believe in Ghosts #104. This is going to go for just $4. $4 on You Will Believe in Ghosts #104. Newsstand edition.
Wow.
I have Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan #3 of 4. That's going to go for just $4 tonight. So $4 on this. Some Dark Horse Star Wars. And then I have What If Dark Venom? What If the Thing Became Venom? Now, this is a book I think a lot of you guys are going to sleep on now, but are going to regret later on, because you got the Fantastic Four being redone by Marvel Studios. I think Marvel Studios is going to do a great job with it. I think their casting is spot on for all of the characters. I'm even okay with Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. But I really think that the big hit of this film is going to be The Thing. The Thing is going to be the next big thing. Well, literally, next big thing. Pun intended. So I have a feeling everybody's going to be jumping on Thing books. So we got this book right here. First time that the Thing gets turned into Venom or combines with Venom. And we got this book right here going for just $10 right now for anybody who wants it. So $10 on What If Dark Venom #1. What If the Thing Became Venom? And I have J. Michael Straczynski's Captain America #1 and #2. This is the current ongoing. I am going to do both issues for just $12 today. So $12 for these two issues. This starts off a really interesting Cap story. J. Michael Straczynski has always been the type of writer that writes what he knows. He always relates to his characters very deeply, and he's responsible for putting out some of my favorite stories, including Midnight Nation, which was about a detective who fell into purgatory, and in order to save his soul has to walk from California to New York by foot. And he is joined by this girl who's kind of like his guide. And JMS used to go on walks. He would go on very long walks. In fact, there was a point when he actually got mugged while walking once, and he wrote about it in his autobiography. But he brought this story to life in comic book form, and it was really a powerful story because it was a very human story. He writes from what he knows, and that's his approach to writing Captain America. And he took that whole concept of walking and he brought it to a Superman run, which a lot of people were puzzled by. His theme for Superman was grounded, so Superman wasn't flying. And it was a sign of, protest. There was a reason why Superman wasn't flying. It's a really good run. And I think the same is true of this Captain America run here. So we got issues 1 and 2 going for $12 right now. And I would walk 1,500 miles. Would you walk 100 miles to pick up a J. Michael Straczynski book? What's up, John? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. 3,000 miles. All right, next book we got here, we have a full run. So if you guys are watching X-Men 97, you know that Magneto takes the center stage here, and he becomes the new head of the X-Men. And this is a run that was written by J.M. DeMatteis, who is the editor on Mark's A Tale of Survival. If you haven't yet, be sure to click on that link to be notified for when we go live on Kickstarter. I'm going to just share it again here. Click on that link, just scroll up a little bit and you'll see it. I'm going to see if I can get the link here one more time. Sorry. Give me just a second, guys. Where are we? Alan got sick the other day, which sucks. So we've just been kind of hanging out at home today. And we got out for the first time. I would boot 3,000 spawns. He'd walk 100 feet. All right, so just remember to click on that link. As of right now, we have how many people on that Mark's stuff here? Let's see how many people have been notified for the pre-launch. Last I checked, we're at 16. So we're at 16 right now. I'd like to, ideally, I always try and get to 100 beforehand, but if we hit whatever we hit now is what we're going to hit because the campaign launches on Tuesday. Mike Collins, how you doing? Do me a favor and hit that notification button on that link over there. You don't have to walk anywhere on the stream. It's good to be lazy. Anyway, let's get back to Magneto here. So this was written by the editor of Mark's, and he did this with Todd Nauck. who's a very popular artist who's done a lot of stuff for Marvel. And this is Magneto actually going toe-to-toe with, you guessed it, himself. He is constantly battling himself for his past errors. And I really like what Jam did with him. Jam is what he taught me when we were working on Marks was to, write from the heart, to cut yourself open metaphorically and bleed on the page. There's no one who does it better than him, and no one who has a better, stronger understanding than these characters than him. We have all 4 issues of Magneto here, and I'm going to do this tonight for just $20 for all 4 issues of Magneto. You don't got to hunt anything down. These are all bagged and boarded. $20 is my ask. You get them all 4 books at $20. It's a really good deal. And then finally, I have Gambit, #1 and #2. This is from his first ongoing, I believe. Not his first limited, but his first ongoing. This is written by Fabian Nicieza, or Nicieza. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Someone's going to come on here and be like, it's Nicieza. Nicieza, I don't know what it is. And I apologize for that. I'm not going to try and botch it. I'm not purposely botching anyone's name here. But anyway, if you guys have any questions about these lower rack books here, feel free to let me know at any point, and I will showcase them again for you guys. And now we're going to move over to our $2 books. These are all new books that we just got in stock. And we got a lot of great goodies for you guys tonight. So get ready to call it as you see it.
Hey,
Yeah, someone should have told Gigi about metaphorical cutting. I agree with that, Phil. Or sorry, Roberto. All right, first $2 book of the night is Batman and Robin #2. This is from the New 52. We're going to do this for $2. It is bagged and boarded. All of these, the first stack of books here is coming from North Shore Comics, and then we're going to move in deeper to the collection I built out in Indiana. So the next book we have here is Legends of the Dark Knight 6. We got a variant cover here by Becky Cloonan. This is going to go for just $2. I have Future State Superman of Metropolis #2. This is going to go for $2. This has a $7 price tag on it. Final Crisis Revelations #3 of 5, written by Greg Rucka. This is going to go for $2. Squadron Supreme #3 is $2. And I don't know about this new schedule yet. Things are just kind of, I don't know what's finalized or whatever. I'm trying to figure things out. So I know it's kind of weird that I'm bouncing around a little bit, but I think I have an idea of what my permanent schedule will be. I'm just doing things a little different this week because of the con, so I'm taking advantage of that. And this is also so that I can get things going with my Kickstarter because it's a change of the schedule, and I just want to make sure that I have time to take care of everything, especially with taking care of fulfillment for you guys. All right, let's keep going here. I have Detective Comics 1031. We got a bunch of Lee Bermejo covers here. 1039, 1046. That's a badass cover here. 1048, 1049, 1052. And we're going to do all of these books here. Got 2, 4, 6. We'll do all 6 at 12. Now let's count how much the cover price of each book is, okay? And keep in mind that Lee Bermejo covers I could probably sell at cover price. So we got 10 on the first 2, plus 12 on the next 2, plus 6, plus 6. So I got $34 worth of comics here that I'm selling for just $12 right now. So 34 is the price of these books. You know, if I just sell them all at cover price, it's like if I took the time to list them on eBay. So because I'm not doing that and I want to move these quickly, I'm into each book for $1. I'm going to flip it for $2. You guys get all these books at $12. You're saving $22 off by grabbing all of these cool Lee Bermejo covers. There's plenty of meat on the bone for you if you want to resell these, or if you just want to keep these books and add them to your collection. You got them at a real good deal. So $12 for all of these Detective Comics. This is a really good deal. Action Comics 1044, which has a variant cover by Ian Churchill. That's going to go for $2. And then we have one by Rafael Sarmento for 1045. That's also going to go for $2. And then we have the Action Comics 2022 annual with a variant cover by Steve Rude. What's up, Phil? How you doing, man? Good to see you. All of these are going to go for $2 a pop, so that's $6 on the set. Phil, how you doing this evening? I have X-Men Unlimited Green #1. That's going to go for $2. Once again, this is a $6 book that I'm going to do for $2. You're saving more than 50%. $2 on this. The Defenders #101, #115, #116, #117, #124. Phil, I'm glad you're here too. Yeah, there's two Phils now. There's Chill Phil, and then there's Phil Ailing. Both of you guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Love you both. All right. I got all 5 Defenders books going for just $10. All 5 of these Defenders books. We got some Bronze Age. Actually, I want to say maybe even Copper Age. What year were these published? Nope, this is still Copper. I think started in the 80s. Yeah, Copper Age Defenders books going for just $10. Part of that first historic run though. The Defenders is off to Roberto. Okay, next up, I got a book here that should be a FOMO book, but I'm just going to do it right now for $2. King Conan #19. Like, this screams like a $4 or $5 book all day long. We're going to do this for $2. Yeah, he didn't raise his hand. This is true. Roberto didn't raise his hand. He raised his middle finger, the Chinese middle finger. The Chinese middle finger. If you raise the Chinese middle finger, we're good to go, okay? Everybody's good here. All right, more $2 books here. And this is a hell of a run here. My God, I would like to sell this off as a big stack. Because you got a lot of Batman books here. All right, Lorena's calling King Conan. Lorena, how you doing? Finger Red #1. Yeah, it's been a lot of work getting everything together for Marks, and then the book's done being printed now, and it's just like keeping all these wheels turning. It's been pretty exhausting, and then dealing with sick kids, of course, that's never fun either. So, all right. Big stack of Batman books. These are all Batman books. And they're not just any Batman books. This is Scott Snyder Batman right here, okay? And that means that a lot of these books here are going for about $4 to $5 on average. Some of these books are selling for a lot more, including the first one, Batman 17, which is part of Death of the Family. This is going to go for just $2 right now. We have issue 19. Issue 20. I should keep all this stuff because I was building out a Batman run. We have 0 Year 24, which is a nice big thick book here. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, and this is all Greg Capullo too. We got issue 40. I actually have 2 copies of 40. We have 41, 42, 43, 44. Tony Daniel here. Is that 2 44s? I have a second 44. This is a variant here. 45. Another 45 here. 46. Another 46. 47. And we got an adult coloring book, black and white, cover for issue number 48.
Wait, what coloring? Not coloring?
Yeah, you can color the cover. It's like an adult coloring activity. You know, they make coloring books for adults now. Well, you want to color on it? Okay, if it doesn't sell, I'll let you go. I'll let you do it. All right, 24. He's all excited now. 28, 29, 30. Or whoever buys it, maybe you'll color on the cover and give it to them. How does that sound? Yeah? All right. So that'll be a bonus for you guys, unless you want to color on your cover. And if not, we'll find another copy of it for Alan. All right. But let me count how many books we have here so I can tell you guys what deal we're going to do on this. So we have 2, 3. I'm just trying to get the duplicates out of here. 4, 5, okay, so 40, I have a duplicate here. 43, got 2 44s, 2 45s, and 2 46s. And that's it. Okay, so I removed all the duplicates. Let's count how many books we actually have here. Again, hoping to sell these off as a big stack. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got 10 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So I got 21 comics here. If you added these, it would be all 25. 25 times 2 is obviously 50. If we do 21 times 2, that's 42, right? So 42. How about this? If you want all of these books without the duplicates, we'll do it at 35. You want the duplicates, we'll do it at 40. So this is the big Batman stack. And if you want Alan to color this cover for you, he'll be happy to do that. But if you want to do it yourself, that's okay too. Just to make Onrie's life a little harder. All right, Batman no dupes goes off to David Moore. That is awesome. David Moore is claiming all the Batmans, no dupes. Okay, David Moore, is it okay if Alan colors on that cover for you? Are you all right with that? Ron, how you doing, man? Okay, so we got the dupes left now of Batman. Batman 40, 44, 45. All right, Alan, you get to color that book. And 46. You're going to color it for David Moore.
Okay.
All right. You got all these books here for 8. I'll do the rest for 8.
I can do it right now.
You want to do it right now?
I can do it later. Right?
You can do it later. Why don't we do it later so we can? I can get your crayons and everything out for you.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. There's more Batman coming here for you guys, so be on the lookout. And don't pass up on that Detective Comics run here, because you're getting 6 books for just $12. They're all bagged and boarded. And again, just going off the cover price, you got variant covers here by Lee Bermejo. This total value here is about $34. We're dropping it down to just $12, so you're saving $22 on the whole run. That is a great deal right there. That is the deal of the night. Good luck at WonderCon, Ron. I hope you guys do great. Be sure to say hi to Ted out there. Hey, you put it in a frame next to your Luke McBain too. David Moore's first purchase on Kickin It ever was what's it called? Luke McBain #2. Okay, you know where the garbage is, right? You can throw it out yourself. Yes, this is Batman the Animated Adventures #1, sealed in a poly bag. It's Batman versus Man-Bat, and there's a trading card from the exciting new Batman animated series. This is going to go for $25, Mike. What's up, Philip and Bruce? How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right. Next up, I have Animal Man #1. This is from Jeff Lemire's run. We got the first 10 issues of this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All 10 issues right here. We're going to do this tonight for $15. So you're getting all these books at $1.50 a pop. $15, you get all of these Animal Mans. All the Animal Mans at $15. This is a great deal here. You guys have any questions about the lower rack books, let me know. I have American Vampire #1. This is going to go for $2. Can I do 20 on it? Let's see. What was I into it for? I don't even remember. Mike, I'll do 20 for you. It's you. I'll do 20. That's fine. We got a deal. An American Vampire gets called off to David Moore. We got a deal at 20, Mike. Better to move it than hold on to it. You're giving me a fair offer on it. I mean, you always take care of me, so I'm happy to take care of you. You guys take care of me, and I'll take care of you. Okay. If anybody has any questions about these lower rack books here, please ask. I'm very eager to move all those books. All right, next up I got DC Universe Rebirth All-Star Batman #1. We got Scott Snyder and John Romita Jr. teaming up here. And this is John Romita Jr.'s, I think, first foray into Batman ever. So we got issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 through 5 going for just $10. Each book has a $5 price tag. So you're saving more than half off. This is $25. You're getting all these books at $10. This is a great deal right here for the DC Rebirth All-Star Batman. Number 1 through 5 for just $10 right now. Again, if I wanted to waste my time, not waste my time. It's not a waste of time. If I wanted to spend my time listing all of these books, I bet you I could get $5 off of each book. But I'd rather just sell them all off right now for a fair price. Let's move them. It's all 5 for $10. Okay, great. That's a great deal. Nice work, Phil. Take those home. And I have more Batman here. If you thought I was done with Batman, think again. And this time we got Tom King Batman. Lots of Tom King Batman. And not just Tom King. We got Mitch Garrett's doing Batman as well. Mitch Garrett's is responsible for doing the art on Miracle Man and Strange Adventures. He's done a lot of work with Tom King. They're good pals. I've seen them at cons. They're fantastic. What is the best comic store in Illinois? Well, Rudy, that's a hard question to answer because I don't want to sound biased. I think that based on all of my needs, I go to different places. Like, for example, for new comic books, I think Comics Revolution is a great shop. And that is, of course, your roots. So you came from Comics Revolution. I think Jim and his staff do a really good job of stocking new stuff and making it available. And that includes not just new comics coming out from Marvel and DC, but independent stuff too. Comics Revolution has a really great selection of new comics, and they always have an abundance of everything. So that shop is good for that. There's Beyond Tomorrow Comics out in Palatine. They have a really great independent section and really great deals on graphic novels. They most of the time are doing 50% off all their graphic novels. They have a huge selection of independent stuff. They're great. For back issues in the lower in the area that I'm located in, North Shore Comics always brings the heat. I mean, all the stuff I restock on comes from Pete Hurst's collection, which is pretty extensive, and he's always giving really good deals on a lot of his books. Most of the time he's doing dollar books. I buy them from him at $1 and sell for $2 on the shows. So that's usually where I go. So North Shore Comics is great for that. Dreamland Comics out in Libertyville, that's a great shop for restocking. You know, Charlie, the owner, he's got a really huge back issue collection that I like to peruse through. Graham Crackers Comics, I mean, they're a staple of Chicago. They have a massive collection. Chicago Comics, you know, all of these shops are great. I wouldn't say what is the best. I can't tell you what the best one is. The best one is the Kickin' It with Onrie shop, the place where you're at now. That's the best shop. No bias here at all. Asking on Spawn #1 is $30 on this. But if you want to throw me an offer, we'll see what we can work out here, Mike.
I see a hot lava.
You see hot lava? Hit the David Moore video. Dude, Rudy, I'm looking forward to seeing you at C2E2, man. It'll be good to see you, buddy.
Where you go?
So Phil Berguso, what do I think of X-Men 97? I love X-Men 97. Yes. I'm all X-Men 97. All right, now let's show off our Batman, our Tom King Batman run, which is insane. It's just so much Tom King Batman. I don't even know what to do with myself. So much Tom King Batman. All right, I have issue 62, 64, 65, 66, 67. We got Lee Weeks coming on. 68. We got Amanda Connor coming on. This is pretty cool. Number 70. Number 71. That's a pretty cool variant cover. Looks like an Adam Hughes. Any Punisher comics? Number 72 and number 73. I do have some Punisher comics, but we'll have to kind of cycle through them. They're in a different box here, but I'll find some Punisher box. But I have a ton of Punisher. I have so much Punisher, I don't even know what to do with it. So I let me know what you're looking for specifically, and I'll see what I got. So all these Batman comics here, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 issues of Tom King's Batman. We'll do this at 15. That's $1.50 per book. For the stack, it's $15. Same deal with those Animal Mans. These are 2 really great deals because if you buy the whole bundles, you're getting a nice thick run, and you're also saving 50 cents off each book. I'm willing to do that. That's cool. The old Marvel G.I. Joe books. I have Batman Future's End, #1. This is a lenticular here. This is like a $5 book that I'm doing for $2 right now. It's insane. And if it doesn't sell tonight, it's becoming a showcase item. It should be. I'm just kind of letting some stuff slide in here to generate some excitement on the show tonight. Next up, I got the Batman Annual #1, #3, and 2 #4s. This is a pretty cool Sean Murphy cover here. I will do all of these books here for $6 without the duplicate, $8 with the duplicate. Phil, I got you on the feature side. I was worried when I got these Batman books. I was thinking to myself, are these actually going to sell? And I was worried that, I've been selling so much Batman lately. I was thinking this will be the point where I get a whole bunch of Batman books and no one buys it. But so far we've sold off entire stacks of it. I'm really happy with that. So all right. Phil, I got you. We've got a nice full room tonight, guys. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, next up, we got some chapters here of Brian Azzarello's run on Batman. It was called Broken City. So we got 625, which is actually the last chapter of that. 626, which picks up Judd Winnick's run. And then we're going back to 624 and 623. So we got parts 4 through 6 of Broken City, and then the issue that comes after that. That's a straight run of 623, 624, 625, and 626. You get all these Batman books. It's just $8. $8 on all of them. $8 on those Batman books. And now we got some Jim Lee Batman here. And this is insane because these are so much more expensive than what I'm about to sell them for. These are not $2 books. These are $10 books all day long. But I'm doing a deal for you guys. Why? Because when I was at Indiana Comic-Con, I bought a huge collection of books for dirt cheap. So I'm selling these books for dirt cheap. Can I make more money on these? Absolutely. In fact, don't call these books. I don't want you guys to. I would rather sell these on eBay because they'll go fast and they'll go for more. But if they sell on here, well then, hey, I'm a river unto my people. We got Batman 615, Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. 616, this is a legendary run. 617 and 618. This is going to go for $8. Morpheus Comics. I don't know about Morpheus. Who is Morpheus? Alan's been watching me play Rebirth. All right, the bats are off. That's a good call, Phil. That is a solid call. So Chill Phil got those at 8. I saw that was the first call I saw there was that. Don't pass up on the Tom King run here, or these annuals, or this Azarello run. We got these at 8 as well. So 623 to 626 is $8 as well. And I have some more Batman. We got 554 and 545 and 546. This is going to go for just $4. And then I have more Batman Rebirth. Oh my God, I got so much Batman Rebirth here. It's ridiculous. More from the Tom King run. Oh, gosh. I've never consistently sold one book so much, like had such a huge run. All right, this is a very large run, guys. Good Lord. Morbius. As a matter of fact, I just came across a polybag copy of Morbius #1, the 90s version, right? I definitely have that. I have some of those books too. All right. So our Tom King run just became this big fat stack here. My hope is to move them all right now. We have issues 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, number 30, number 31, number 32, number 33, number 34, number 35, number 36, which is a fantastic issue, number 38, Tim Sale cover, 39, number 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57. This is a cool cover. He fights KG Beast here. 58, 56. We got a foil cover here. 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, missing 69, but we have 70, 71, 72, and 73. If you've ever wanted to have all of Tom King's Batman, I will help you get a lot of your run plugged in right here if you're looking to start. Okay, let's count how many books we have here because we got a lot of issues. We got 2, 4, 6, 10, 2, 4. Okay, this is the first stack of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 20 books here. 20 books. Okay, we got 20 here. Let's go with the next stack. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is 30 books. Good Lord, 30 books. 30 issues of Batman. How many did Tom King do? I already got a 30-year run right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 40 Tom King Batman books. 2, 4, 5. So that's about $90 worth of books here, right? If I was to do each one at $2, 45 plus 45 is 90, right? So if we were to do all 45 books of these, I wouldn't do them at 90. How about we bring the price down to $75? $75 will save you $15. And it'll get all these books out of here in one big shot here, which is what I would like. So all this Batman run here. It is a hell of a run, I agree. A lot of Batman. Tonight is like I can't even fit this all on one stack here, so we're just gonna do it on 2 here. Get all the Tom King Batman books for just $75 right now. And then Lorena wanted the Supermans. That's the Action Comics annual. This stuff right here, Lorena. That's what you wanted. It's only Superman I see up here. Yeah, I really want to move those Superman books. That would be really great. Or sorry, not the Superman books, the Batman books. The Tom King Batman. That would be great. All right. Now another bottom row book. Let's do this. I have Storm number 4. This is gonna go for $4. All right, cool. I got you on the action comics.
It's $4.
It's $4. That's right, Alan. All right, we're about 6 minutes away from doing FOMO books. We have a lot of fun FOMO books on the lower rack or on the rack for you guys tonight. I'm in store for you guys tonight. All right. Meantime, let's get back to it with these books. I have a nice run of Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man here, which is really awesome. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 55, 62, 67, 73, 74, number 80, number 83, number 84, number 86. We got a Fred Hembeck cover here. Number 88, number 89, number 93, number 96, number 104, number 102, and number 141. So we got 102, 104, and 141. And then I have the Spectacular Spider-Man Annual number 11. That'll go for $2. I'll sell that off separately. But let's try and sell off this big stack here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I got 16 books here. That would be $30. Tell you what, you give me $20 on these Spider-Man books and they're all yours. $20 on all the Spideys. $20 on all these Spidey books. Saving you $10 on that whole thing. It would be $30 otherwise. All right, Spider-Man is off the bill. Alien. Yeah, well, yeah, there's some minor Catwoman keys in there because that was the run where she was marrying Batman. That was a big thing for him, was marriage. A big part of Tom King's run was Batman's marriage. All right, next up I got 30 Days of Night, Bloodsucker Tales number 1, and the 30 Days of Night 2004 annual. If you guys have seen the latest season of True Detective, I think it borrows a little bit from stuff like this. It's a really great series created by Steve Niles, and it had a really good movie and everything. If you don't know about the True Detective Night Country, it takes place in Alaska in a period where there are 30 days of night. And this was a comic series that inspired a film about vampires who came out during the 30 days of night and just kind of controlled this little city. It's a really great comic series, great horror. I'm doing both books for just $4 right now. 30 Days of Night is very good stuff. Another guy who, the artist for it is Ben Templesmith, and he does an insanely good job with this. Really talented dude. I got Cable number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4, right? 30 Days of Night is off the Joe. Joe takes that 30 Days of Night. Watch out. You okay? You all right? You didn't feel anything? Well, be careful, please. You almost could have hurt yourself real bad. All right, I got Bullseye Greatest Hits, number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is by Daniel Way and Steve Dillon. This is some good stuff. It's going to go for $6. All right, I got you. Animal Man's off to David Moore. And he's got free shipping on his order. The Animal Man stack is gone. This is great. Thank you, guys. The quicker we move through stuff like this, the more options I have to go out and buy more. So, Rudy, you were asking a great question earlier. What's my favorite comic shop in Illinois? I have many favorite comic shops in Illinois, but I think tomorrow I'm going to pay a visit to Dreamland Comics. I'm going to buy a huge collection from them, and we're going to have those books showcased for you guys on Saturday. We're going to be doing a pre-Easter game show. We'll have foil FOMO. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff on Saturday, so be sure to come kick it with us then. Yeah, I need some Vicks. He does need some Vapor Rub. I actually have some, so I'll apply it later. That's a good idea, Tori. Do you have a sore throat still, buddy? Yeah? Okay. All right, I got Conan the Barbarian, number 252 and number 256. This is going to go for $4. All right, Leonard, you want to know what the bottom row shelf is going for? Because you're a bottom row shelfer kind of guy. So I'm going to take all these books down. I'm going to showcase them for you again, and I'll give you a lump sum on all of it. But again, guys, if you haven't had a chance to yet, please, please, please click on that notification button for the Marks campaign, which goes live next Tuesday. We're going to bring it live on the experience. Well, actually, we'll bring it live before we go on the experience. By the time we get on the experience, day one will kind of be coming to an end. This campaign really means a lot to me because I'm bringing the book back to print. Thanks so much, buddy. Nice work. Thank you. I'm bringing this book back to press after 2 years of not having it in circulation. So I'm really excited about that. I always try to make sure I have enough of everything in my stuff here. So, all right, Leonard, I'm going to go through the entire bottom row for you. We'll come up with a lump sum once we get to the end here. I have Storm number 4. That's going to go for just $4 right now. I have Static Shock number 1 sealed in, or it's in the poly bag. This is going to go for $25. Wedding of Dracula Blood Rights number 1. That's going to go for $5. Spawn number 1 is going for $30. X-Men 1 cover B is going to go for $15. Incredible Hulk 393 is going to go for $5. Heroes Reborn Doom number 1 is going to go for $4 on this. Incredible Hulk versus Quasimodo number 1, that's going to go for $4. Marvel 2-in-1 presents The Thing and Submariner 28, that's going to go for $4. Incredible Hulk variant cover here, Jason Aaron and Mark Silvestri, that's going to go for $4. I have Night Thrasher number 1, that's going to go for $8. I have You Believe in Ghosts 104. That's going to go for $4. Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan, number 304. That's $4. And then I have What If Dark Venom, number 1. That's going to go for $8. Actually, $10. Sorry. 10 on that. Okay. I'm going to run I'm going to tally up the full price of all these books, and we'll give you a deal on it if you want to grab them all. 25. A lot of these books I picked up in Indiana, by the way.
Little City Hall.
And welcome to the show, by the way, Leonard. Good to see you. I'm sorry we couldn't get together for dinner. I just, I needed to get home. I was really tired after that show. Okay, I have $125 worth of books here. If you grab them all right now, we'll take $25 off. It's $100 for all of it if you want to grab all of it. So I'll take $25 off everything here. But your total price on all these books is $125. If I tally up the price, the deal I'd make for you if you just took them all off my hands right now is I'll take $25 off. So $25 off, you get this big stack of books here. I'll give you first right of refusal. If you don't want them, I'll just put them back up here. And either way, it is FOMO time. So let's air the video and I'll explain to you what FOMO is. Hang on just a second.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals!
All right. No, I hear you, Tori, on the whole big thing. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. You're the neurosurgeon here. All right. So today's FOMO books have a theme, and we did these DC lenticular covers here, which are really dope. I have Superman 23.3. This is Hell #1, and it's going to go for just $5 tonight. Riddler #1. This is Batman 23.2. This is going to go for $5 as well. I have Batman #1. Bane #1. This is 23.4. This one is not a lenticular, so we'll do it for $4. That's the only one that's not a lenticular. Superman Brainiac #1, 23.2. That's going to go for $5. Firstborn #1. This is Wonder Woman 23.2. That's going to go for $5. Justice League 23.4. Secret Society #1. That's going to go for $5. Wonder Woman 23.1. Cheetah #1. That's going to go for $5. And Superman 23.4. This is Parasite #1. This is going to go for $5. These covers are like 3D images. They're not just lenticulars. They're actual 3D covers. Like if you look at this, you'll see the hand like really popping out. You can't see it here, but you have to really look at it. It's really, really well done. All of these covers are awesome, and they're all going for $5 a pop. Except for the Bane one, which is the only non-lenticular, but we'll knock $1 off on that, so it'll be $4. The others are $5. So not only do we have $5 FOMO, but we got a theme here. And I'd make a deal for you. If you wanted to get all the FOMO books so I didn't have to deal with them anymore, I'd do them all for $35 right now. Save you $5 whole. Buy 7, get 1 free. That kind of a deal. Just something for you to think about. All right, let's get moving here. Good Lord, we've moved through so much of this new collection. And we got a really filled up room here tonight, which is really great. Thank you so much. Some more Conan for you guys. We have Conan the Barbarian 269. That's going to go for $2. So 252, 256, and 269. Do all those at $5 for the Conans. Fantastic 411 is going to go for $2. I got some all ages Spider-Man for you guys. Marvel Age Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. I actually had dinner with the guy who drew these books. He was really cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. We're just missing number 9. We got a 9-issue run here. We'll do them all for $15. Normally it'd be 18. I'll do it for 15 for the Marvel Age Spider-Man bundle. Just missing 1 book. You got a straight flush run there. Avengers #3 is $2. Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, #65. This is from the Marvel Knights run. This is going to go for $2. Avengers 326 and #328. We'll do the pair for $4. The pair for $4. I could not get the Huntress book for you, Joe. So most of the time, if you're in the Kickin and chat group, and I tell you guys I'm at a comic shop, if I say I'm going for new comics, that means like books that are dropping this week. If you're looking for back issues, that's something I have to go to a certain shop and look for. So, Joe, in your case, you're looking for Huntress 15, I believe. That was what you were looking for in the chat group, right? I'll be at Dreamland Comics tomorrow because I'll definitely need to restock for my Saturday show. And when I'm there, I'll see if I can find you a copy of Huntress 15. We'll see what we can do for you. I got Hellblazer 45, 58, 62, and 63. If you grab all 4 books, that's going to go for $8. And Joe, is that from the 90s run? Let me know. I have Hawkeye #1, #3, #4, I have another variant in number 4. This is from Jeff Lehmeyer's run. And number 5. One thing I want to point out about this Hawkeye run, these are all like $4 to $5 books. We got 2 copies of 4 and a 5. The 4s are variants. So I'm going to do all of it for 10 or all 4 for 8 minus the variant. That's some Jeff Lehmeyer Hawkeye there. Leonard, let me know what you want to do about the bottom row of books here, because if you don't want them, I want to display them out here so folks can see those books again. Let me just, I'm giving you a first right of refusal here. Let me know where you're at. I have What the number 16. That's going to go for $2. Sleepwalker number 2, number 3, number 5, and number 6. Okay, cool. You'll pass for now. Okay, got it. I'll put those books up again for everybody in just a second. If you want all these early Sleepwalkers, it's all 4 for 8. All 4 for 8. Leonard, do you want to throw me an offer? We're at 100 right now. Where do you feel comfortable? Throw me an offer real quick. Worst thing that'll happen is I'll say no, and I'll put the books back up. Throw me an offer. I got the Vault of What the number 1. This is going to go for $2. The Vault of What the. I don't know if this is from Marvel or no, it's Goofy Comics. All right, $2. Nice take on horror stuff. I got some J. Michael Straczynski Strange here. Strange number 1 and number 2. This is his Marvel Knight stuff. We'll do these 2 books here for just $4. More Spec Spidey here. I have Spec Spidey 114 going for $2. $60. All right. And I'm at 100 right now. Hang on just a second. 30. I'm going to come back with one last counter offer, okay? 60 is a little low for me, so I'm going to come back at one last counter offer. If we can't make the deal here, then, I'll put these books back out there. All right, give me just a second here. So I want to make a deal here with you, Leonard. If you give me $80, would we have a deal at 80? So you came back to me at 60, I'm coming back to you at 80. All you got to say is pass or I'll take it. If you take it, these are all yours right now. Let me know where you stand. At 80. I will put it back, no problem. And I'll also include free shipping on that order too. All right, I got Batman the 12th Cent Adventure number 1. That's going to go for $2. Wonder Woman 14 and number 15. This is going to go for $4. The Avengers books. We got a deal, sir. Thank you very much, Leonard. We got a deal. Let's sell some comics. This is what it's all about, guys. Those comics are gone to Leonard. At 80. We got rid of those Avengers books too. No problem there, sir. No, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. Your business means a lot to me. All right. I have Star Wars Shattered Empire number 1. Going for $2. I got Mighty Thor 450 going for $2. Star Wars Darth Vader number 15 is $2. Web of Spider-Man 33 is $2. More Batman for you guys. I have Batman number 443, 444, 446, 447, 466, and number 508. I will do all of these books here. We got 2, 4, 6, all 6 for $12. All 6 for $12. Darth Vader's off to Lorraine. I got it. Batman Annual 27, $2. X-Force Annual Shatter Shot, number 1, $2. Phil Allen calls the Batman books. Outstanding. 2, 4, 6. 30 Days of Night Return to Barrow. This is issue number 1, number 2, number 3. This is all going to go for just $6. Phil, let me know if you want to take this. Chill Phil, let me know if you want to throw these on. Because you just grabbed those other 30 Days of Night. Those are some more I came across. Here's another cool looking book, Berserker, number 1. I actually have 2 copies of this. I got you. 2 copies of Berserker 1. 30 Days of Night out to Phil. Scarlet Crush number 1 is $2. Detective Comics 649 and 796. That is going to go for just $4. Blue Ribbon Comics number 7 is going to go for $2. Army of Darkness Ashes to Ashes number 2 is $2. Creepy Book 2 is going to go for $2. And number 3 is going to go for $2. Guys, I just want to point out these are like probably $4 to $5 books here. Get them both at $4 right now. That's a steal. And no calls on any of the FOMO books so far, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to show off the FOMO books again. And I'm going to make it hot now. I'm going to do a real good deal for you guys. Creepy and Army is off. Okay. Mike, are you interested in this Berserker book too? This looks kind of cool. It's going for $2. Let me know if you want to throw that on. I thought of you when I picked those books up. Okay, we're going to fill up the rest of the rack here. I have Frankenstein, Alive, number 3. This is by Steve Niles and the late, great Bernie Wrightson. We got a cool foil effect cover here. That's going to go for just $2. I have an independent book called Ashes, signed by all of the creators. This is 514 out of 5,000 copies, signed by all the creators. But this is a pretty cool book, going for just $2. Ashes. I have some Conan books here for you guys. A nice run of Conan. I have Conan by Mike Mignola, number 29. We have number 39, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, and 39. I will do all of these books here. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 books for $14. 7 for $14. Okay. All right, Phil. Riley calls Ashes. Yeah, I'll bag and board it. So I need a little time to get some bags in. So I just ordered I ran out of bags. I usually buy bags in bulk because I'm always bagging and boarding books. So I just ordered a new stack. So just give me a week. I'll be sure to do that for you. I'll make a note of it. In fact, I'll do it right here, right now. In fact, I feel like I want to do it now just so like I don't forget. And here's a case where I can just take another bag and board. Do that for you right now. You know, just so we don't forget. We're here right now anyway. I want to show you on the air that I'm a man of my word, Phil. Here's a bag and board for you. We're good to go. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we're good anyway. Hey, Sean, how are you? Good to see you. How you been? Thanks for coming by to say hi. Are you going to be at C2E2 this year? Yeah, thank you very much, Phil. I appreciate that. Having good integrity is very important for me. All right. So it's the foundation of my business. As much as I mess around here, I take you all very seriously. If you guys have noticed over the last 2 hours, there's been no fun to be had, no jokes told at anyone's expense, nothing. Look at that. We had cleaned house. I was planning to come in to work today with a suit and tie, but too much stuff going on. So you're doing good. Been busy. Oh, you're in California. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go out there for that. Are you going to go to WonderCon this weekend? WonderCon's happening in Anaheim. All right. I have Superman 23.4. This is Parasite number 1. I have Wonder Woman Cheetah number 1. This is Wonder Woman 23.1. Justice League Secret Society number 1, 23.4. These are all 3D covers. Firstborn, Wonder Woman number 1, 23.2. Brainiac number 1, Superman 23.2. Bane number 1, Riddler number 1, and Superman Hell number 1. So here's the deal now. I was selling all these up at $5 a pop. Now to make things interesting, I'm doing them all for $4 a pop. So now these are all $4 books. Each one is $4. And if you want to grab all 8 FOMO books right now, I'll do it all for just $30. $30 for all the FOMOs. All right. $4 in the river. That's off to Phil. Claim those FOMO books. I just knocked $1 off each one. They were $5 books, now they're $4 books. Grab them all. Let's move those comics. Let's sell those books. I have Claws number 1, that's $2. And more Batman. Batman 49, 50. This is all from Scott Snyder, and now it's James Tynan's run. 51, 52. You grab all 4 of these Batman books, it's just $8. We're going to add that to our Snyder stack. Or is our Snyder stack gone? The other Snyder stack's gone. All right. Snyder stack. Kiss the End. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Kiss the End of My Nightstick. That was a joke on Tuesday night show. Roberto was like, I'm giving you I don't know, it was Jay. Jay's like, I'm giving you a layup here, Onrie. You know, go with your light toned rated R show here. We got all three going for 6. I got Scarlet Crush number 2. That's gonna go for $2. Where was Scarlet Crush 1? There we go. We got 1 and 2 going for $4. $4 on those. I have more Tom King Batman here. Another run here. Kiss the end of my love gun. Batman Rebirth number 1. This is a free, Batman Day edition of the book. Just given away for free. I have number 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is all Tom King, Mitch Garrett's. Number 15, number 16, number 17, number 18, number 19, and number 20. If you grab all of these books here, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 books, that would be $24. How about we do them all at 20? All of them at 20. All these Batman books at 20. Or throw me an offer. 20 on those Batmans. We got a lot of your Tom King run here. That's an additional part of it. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, dude? Terminator Secondary Objectives 1 is $2. How you doing, Eddie? What's going on, man? Wow, we went through everything. Sold a lot of books tonight. All right. Bringing out another $2 stack here.
Good. You know why I said good?
What's that, buddy?
You know why I said good?
Why?
Because we sold a lot of books.
Because we sold a lot of books. That's right. I'm in. That is 100% right.
Hey, and I want to fight. The robot.
I'm getting some books out for you guys. Some books I want to showcase for the bottom rack here. And then we're going to start out with some other stuff.
Sephiroth.
6.
Sephiroth.
Okie dokie.
I'm Spider-Man.
Do you have a spin? Mike, you're at $6. Oh, no, wait. You're not at $6. Yes, you're $26. Whoops. Forgot about that other book you claimed. Yes, you get a spin. We'll spin at the end of the show. So I have now moved spins to the end of the show. So come in the last few minutes and I'll do the spin for you, or you just hang out with us for the next half hour. Dracula 1944. What's the Dracula 1944? I haven't heard of this.
Cloud.
I heard about it, but I didn't hear about it. Like, what's the deal? Young Avengers Special number 1 is a one-shot. This is going to go for just $5. I have Exterminators number 4. That's going to go for just $3. I have Amazing Adventures featuring the X-Men number 3. It's a $6 book I'm doing for just $4 right now. I have What If Spider-Man's Uncle Ben Had Lived number 46. This is going to go for $15. This is something that's being explored in the current Ultimate Spider-Man run. I have the Amazing Spider-Man Going Big #1. This is some Jerry Conway, Mark Bagley action with a cover by Eric Larson. This is going to go for $4. Phage #1 is going to go for $5. And then I have Peacemaker #2. This is part of a 4-part miniseries by Paul Kupperberg. This is going to go for $5. Oh, really? Who's the name of the artist? I'm sorry, I'm just reading Eddie B's comment here. And Phil, I got your claim on the Amazing Spider-Man Going Big. Yeah, I don't know who the creator of that is. One of the biggest motivations for me to move to Thursday night, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a permanent spot for me right now. Like, I'm still kind of testing this out. I'm just trying to make sure that there's balance in everything that I got going on. I'm always in this place where I'm trying to find balance. So sometimes my schedule has to change because of conventions that are upcoming or Kickstarters that I got going on. And, you know, like being on the air can be a pretty intense experience when you're doing it as often as I do. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have time to do everything and focus on what I need to do. So tomorrow I'll actually be on the air for a show as I was invited to be a part on. Timothy Fling, he's got this really great interview show that he's been doing now. I think he's done like 30 episodes, but he's bringing on a bunch of retailers tomorrow, and I have been asked to join. So you guys will see me tomorrow evening on the air. And maybe I'll talk a little bit about my upcoming Kickstarter. We'll see if I get a chance to do that. All right. Yeah, all right. So, Chill Phil, I'm going to have to call you just Chill now. And Phil, I'm going to call you Phil. Or I can call one of you guys Chill and one of you guys Ailing so that no one is fighting over who gets to be the Phil. To me, you are both equally Phil. Represent young Onrie. That's right. I got Alpha Flight #1 going for $15 right now. That's a newsstand copy, nice clean copy of Alpha Flight's first ongoing. You can go for $15. I'm Phil, he's Phil. Big difference. It's a huge difference. All right. I got Daredevil 89, 91, 92, 93, and number 105. If we do all of these books, it'll be just $10. $10 on all these. Green Lantern #2, #3 are going to go for $4. And I have Conan the Barbarian #22, #23, and #24. That's going to go for $6. $6. Oh, Connie Olitz is great. I absolutely love her art. She's fantastic. Yeah, seeing her transition into sequential art has been really interesting. She's a really talented artist. Real real hard hitter. You know, the industry keeps changing on us. I feel like, you know, speaking as from with my publishing hat on for a minute. Having been in this business as a publisher for 15 years, you see a lot of things happen in this business. You see companies rise and fall, and sometimes companies are like the big deal one minute, just are gone tomorrow completely. And the reason why that's such a sad thing is because these publishers are essentially carrying creators with them. And when they fail, it's kind of like a stain on the creators too. And a lot of people give up after that point because they're so discouraged by what they experienced in that realm. And whenever anybody gets into the self-publishing side of this business, their intent is to do no harm. They want to succeed. And in order to succeed, you need to take risk. Risks don't always pay off. And so, you know, it's interesting to see some of these independent books, you know, come out there because the creators that survive after big companies fail are really the ones who are serious about what they're doing. And I believe Connie Yolitz has been slowly working her way, just focusing on her own thing, like, you know, doing a cover here, doing some extra books here. But she's been carefully positioning herself because I think she's really following her heart. And she's a really fantastic artist. So I'm really excited for this Dracula 1944. I think that's going to be cool. I know if someone could drop the link for me so I could check out that Kickstarter, I would like to do that because I'm a big Connie Owitz fan. Yeah, she's really nice. She's very sweet. We never met in person before, but you know, I consider her an equal. You know, we're all in this ship together. Very talented artist. But it's interesting to see it because, you know, like in 2020, like around the time of COVID hitting and all these conventions, like, you know, being shut down and everything kind of switching over to this like live platform, which created a huge opportunity for me. But I didn't see it at first. So I was paying attention to a lot of the publishers that were out there and seeing what they were doing because I was trying to understand how to kind of survive in this new world we were in. And it was a tough time, but I saw a lot of those creators that I thought were going to be like superstars today have essentially, a lot of them have stepped away from comics or have shifted their focus away to other things. And who can blame them? I mean, it's like 1 minute you're on this, you know, fast track, and then the next second your plans change. It's, you know, this can be a very disheartening business. It can be very difficult for a lot of creators, and you just got to have fortitude to stick through it and really, you know, have a model for it. And it's not an easy thing to do, especially when you have to constantly invest in everything. You know, it's a lot of work. This is not an easy field to be in. Oh, that's cool. That's so awesome that she gave everybody a free ash can. So there's a few days left on this campaign. Can someone drop the link? Is anybody willing to do that for me? I would appreciate that. All right, let's see. We got 18 people following the project now. This is really great. Thank you very much for following Marks. 18 people in the room and 18 people following Marks. Look at that. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, Ed, you already dropped the link. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Why am I not seeing the link? I'll just go on to Kickstarter. I'm going to drop the link for the Marks A Tale of Survival link here. So you guys can check that out again. Yeah, put it here so that anybody else who'd be interested in backing that campaign can see it. And part of what I think is so important about my job is to also make you guys sure you're aware of cool new books that are out there. So it's not just about my Kickstarters, it's also about the other creators who are on here. And they've done a hell of a job here so far. So I'm going to throw them some money right now. I'll back their campaign. There we go. Yeah, baby. I just became a backer of their campaign. I did it. I bought comics while selling comics. That's what it's all about, guys, just so you know. I am now a proud backer of this campaign. I'm going to share the link with you in just a minute. Please join me in supporting Connie's latest Kickstarter, especially since she was on Chuck's show. Okay, I already dropped the link. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, well, good. I've done my mitzvah for the day. And if you guys could do me a favor, if you haven't done it yet, oh boy, what the heck is going on here? Up. I need to send another link here for you guys. This is just so you know, Warline will find out if it falls into the final 8 tomorrow of the Heroic Awards. So if you guys haven't voted yet, feel free to do so. And if you want a free preview of Warline 2, you can download it off of my Facebook page. There's a link on there to the Dropbox. It's open right now for anybody who wants to check it out. We got Warline coming to in the round 16 of the Heroic Awards. We'll find out tomorrow if we make it into the final 8. I'm mentally preparing myself to lose. And I'm doing this so that I'm not let down, because it's like when you make it this far, you start to kind of have hopes. And so I've just been kind of like, you know what? I made it to the final 16, and that's great. If I make it into the final 8, well, that'll be even greater. It'll just be, like a sign that, I need to just keep trucking on. I do think there's a chance we can win this thing, but of course it's out of my hands. It's in your hands. So I'm depending on everybody to go cast their votes for me, and hopefully you guys will make the best decision. I'm sure either way the best decision will be made. So even if we lose in this next round, we don't make it in there, so be it. So be it. We had a good run. All right. Yes, Eddie, you're the man, dude. Singing his plight has been stated. Is it plight? Is that what? Did I use the right word there? Can someone call Chuck? No, not your plight. Sorry, your vow. His vow. Eddie's vow. Someone get Chuck in here to yell at me. Fish Lee in the house. That was a good chance. Well, Fish, thank you very much, sir. I have to say the one thing I am deeply honored about with the Heroic Awards is all the tremendously talented creators that were in the running with me. And Fish Lee's book, Caw the Conqueror, #1, is in my personal collection. I actually backed it on Kickstarter, so I don't have any of it to sell for you guys. But if you want to support the creator in any way, please do. Fish, if you have a link you want to drop us or anything, feel free to do so right now. All right, so we got a double rack here, $2 books. Gosh, I don't know if I want to sell this all off in one big stack here. Some stuff I think needs to just come down. We'll take down this Detective Comics run. Detective Comics 1031, 1039, 1046, 1048, 1049, and 1052. All of these covers here are variants done by Weber Miho. And the cover price of each book is about between $5 and $6. Some of these books are $5, some of them are $6. I guarantee you I can get cover price for these online. And now that I'm thinking about it, there's a couple areas where I'm going to start needing to list soon. I've been invited to sell on multiple platforms now, and I'd like to expand my business and try and get more sales where I can. And I need products in order to put up there. So right now I'm doing this set for $12, but if no one wants it, I'm going to put it off into this pile here so that I have a store to start building off of. So we got all 6 of these books for $12. Combined value on this is $34. So I'm saving you $22 if you buy it all for $12 right now, because I'm into each of these books for just $1. You buy for 1, sell for 2. That's how I run my business. All right, I'm going to put those books off here because they are going to get listed. The same thing is going to be true of this Legends of the Dark Knight 6. We got a Becky Cloonan cover. If I can get Becky to sign this for me at a con or something, I think the value of this book would go up even more. We're going to go at 5 on this. Sorry, 2 on this now, but if not, I'm going to list it up on eBay. Let's see what else should go off to the side here. I don't really want to waste my time listing this, but I'm just going to say right now, $4.50. This is definitely a $5 book here, which I'm going to do for $2. Yeah, he just voted for page 30. Thank you very much. I appreciate the votes. Excellent, Mr. Fish. Thank you for sharing your link here. And just so you guys know, there is one more link here that I want to share with everybody one last time. So we got a Kickstarter that's going live for Mark's A Tale of Survival. This is a rebranding of a graphic novel that I put out about my grandfather's life a number of years ago. I'm very proud of this book. I'm proud to see it come back to print. And it's got a really cool cover by Fabrice Sapolsky. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. As of right now, the book has, let's see how many people are part of our, all right, we got 19 followers on the campaign so far. This is fantastic. Lorena, I saw your claim on this. $2. Got a heck of a show tonight. Infinity Gauntlet number 5 is going to go for $2 right now. Again, this is like a $5 book, but you can go for $2. If that doesn't sell, I'd probably also throw that off. This is Frankenstein Alive number 3. What is the cover on this? $4. I can put it up for $5. I don't care. I'll let it sit there. $4.95. It'll sit there till it sells. It's $2 now. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I want to take these Batman books down. Once again, if anybody's interested in taking all of these Batman books here, and we'll even throw in the Tom King ones here, or sorry, this is all Tom King Batman. This is like a big Tom King Batman run here. We're looking at probably about 50 to 60 books in this entire stack here. All right. And let's just say 50. So we're looking at, if I were to sell all these at $2, it would be about $100 worth of books. I'll do it all for, all right, the hell with it. $60. You give me $60 right now. All of these books are yours. $60. And that'll include free shipping. I really want to just move this entire stack. So you give me $60 right now, and I'll hold on to those. You're getting a lot of books in here that are worth way more than just $2, and you're paying way less than $2. I'm literally doing it half off. If I'm into each of these books for $1, then I'm only making $5 off of this, $10 off of this whole stack that I built here. But I have no problems doing that if we get you a deal here. If we get a deal here, and we got about 12 minutes left on the clock. And once again, I will be back on Saturday afternoon. We're going to showcase more books. We're going to have a good time. A little pre-Easter comic book slinging fun. Come on by. It's Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Central and 4 p.m. Eastern. That will be Saturday. That'll be our last show of the week. And then I'm going to figure out what our final schedule is going to be. All right, Phil, you are 10, 14, 22, plus 8. You're at $30, sir. So I owe you a spin.
Spin?
I'm on Timothy P. Fling's show tomorrow. Tim Fling's show. What's up? We're going to have a spin soon. We're going to do a spin. You want to do the spins? Cool. I'll let you do the spins. We got about 11 minutes left on the clock here before we close up shop for the night. Okay. Goofy comic. Okay, here's a goofy comic. Where's there a goofy comic? Goofy. I have no idea what goofy comic we're talking about. You're talking about the Archie? This Archie or the Berserker? What goofy are we talking here? Goofy. Up top? Top. The Vault of what the? Or the Infinity Gauntlet? You want this goofy book? Is that the goofy book, or is this the goofy book? Okay, the what the? All right, got it. Sorry. I just was making sure. So 60 on the Batman stack. Let me know if you guys want to grab that. Yeah, I got the Vault of what the. All right, let's plug in some gaps here. Okay, Infinity Gauntlets off to Roberto. Future State Gotham 2 and Future State Gotham 6 is going to go for $4. X-Men Blue number 32 is $2. Cataclysm Ultimate Comics Ultimates 2, that's $2. Infinity 3 of 6 is $2. I will do them both for $4 a piece, Ira. And on the cheetah. So $8 on this if you want to do it. The Bane one, just so you know, is not a lenticular. So I'll tell you what, I'll knock $1 off. We'll do it at 3 and this one at 7. Or sorry, this one, it'll be 7 total instead of 8. So this one at 3, this one at 4. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. Moving some of those FOMO books. All right, so we got 4 FOMO books left from our lenticulars here. Actually, 5 left. I'm doing each of them for just $4 right now. I have Hell number 1, Parasite number 1. These are all the lenticulars. Secret Society 1. Firstborn number 1. Brainiac number 1. If anybody wants to claim the rest of these books here, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be $20. How about we just do them all for $18? $18. I'll take an extra $2 off. $18 if you want to grab them all. Let's clear out those FOMO books. $18 for the rest of the FOMO books. Young Avengers special, it's 1 shot, 1 for 5. Yes, you can have the Secret Society one, of course. $4. Now I'll do the rest for 15.
Can I see the society?
Sure. What do you think? Cool cover?
Yeah, but there's a different kind of society.
There's a different society?
Like the Fortnite society.
Okay, Phil's taking Firstborn.
Can I tell you what's a different kind of society?
Tell me about the different society.
It's the Fortnite society.
Oh yeah, the Fortnite Society.
Yeah.
That's a secret society too. Okay. All right. So we got the Hell 1, Parasite 1, Brainiac 1, 3 FOMO books left at $4 a pop. How about we just do all 3 of those books for $10 now? $10. $10 for the 3 remaining FOMO books. I like when our FOMO books sell out. That's always a great thing. Let's see if we can sell out of our FOMO books at $10. In the meantime, we got a couple slots to plug in for books on the bottom rack here, so I'll see what else I can dig up for you guys. How about some horror for you? Well, darker stuff.
Like scary.
Price on Peacemaker is just $5. $5 on this. I am desperate to move this book. I'm into it for $5. I'd like to sell it for $5. I bought this book and as part of another collection, sold off a bunch of stuff. Was hoping to make a little extra money and sell it at $8. It wasn't moving at $8. I'm just doing it at $5. There you go. You can just put it on the bottom row over here somewhere. Yep. So $5. If I can break even on it, that'd be great. It's the principle of the matter. I have Elektra number 100. This is going to go for just $4. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. We have $10. Yeah, no problem. Tom Holland's Fright Night number 1. It's a free comic book day. That's going to go for $4. He is such a good helper. You're a good helper, dude. I have Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Weapons of Vengeance, Omega number 1. This is going to go for $10. He's really tired. He wants me to be done. Yeah, we had a really good show tonight. I'm really happy with how we did today. I'm happy with how every show goes. You know, honestly, you guys are the ones that take the stress off of me. When I get to be here, this is when I don't have to carry the stress anymore. You know, this is where I get to yield all my hard work. I see the yield in from my hard work, whether it's a monetarily successful night or a night that you guys remember, because you guys are with me for the long run. I see that now. We've had a record number of people tuning in on my channel for the last few weeks, and I'm really happy to see that. It's really great. That viewership number is really important to me. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do that. That would mean a lot to me. Well, thank you very much, Ira. I appreciate it. It's a joy to stream with you too. I love all you guys, and I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on the air tomorrow too. I've just been kind of enjoying my spring break with my kids. we're kind of just doing our own thing, really. Alan got sick, and so he was just watching TV today. But we all went out and took Bentley for about a 1.5 mile walk.
A nice walk.
A nice walk, right? You did a really good job of walking Bentley, didn't you? Yeah. And then Alan was watching me play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Wait. The second one.
The second one, right? I'm excited to play more of it. Can I play more of it right now when I'm done? Will you watch me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait, are you almost in the part where, like...
I'm almost at the part where we find out what happens with Sephiroth.
Okay.
I remember when I was a kid, I was like in high school, freshman year of high school when Final Fantasy VII came out. It's like the first 2 weeks. I nearly failed all of my classes in the first quarter of my freshman year because of Final Fantasy VII. My dad's like, I'm going to take away those video game systems if you don't bring your grades up. And I'm like, okay, Dad. And I didn't, and he took my video games away. No, actually, I did pretty good in high school. I was actually a good student. I graduated with a pretty high GPA. I liked school. Liked school. I didn't like school. High school was fun. Those were 4 fun years.
High school is kind of hard.
All right, we actually got a spin now. Do you want to spin for everybody?
Okay.
All right, it's time for spinning. Leonard is putting us on point. Hold on, before you start spinning, we got to air the video. All right, because we all spins for a couple people here. All right, 1, 2, and 3.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
Okay, we are spinning for David Moore. Go ahead. What's broken? Oh, this part? Here, let me fix it real quick. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah, it wouldn't like fall off.
Yeah, it could have fallen off.
And breaking it.
Yeah, I appreciate you helping me, dude. Such a good helper. Okay. All right, go ahead and spin. You're going to spin for David Moore.
That was too small.
Okay, do it again. There you go. That's a good spin. That's a worthy spin. All right, David Moore gets free swag. David Moore, you're going to get a copy of
Sephiroth.
Comic Newsweek. And then we owe a spin to Mike Collins. Spin. That was a great spin. Mike, you get a free Marvel book. I am going to give you Fantastic 411. That goes off to Mike Collins. All right, next up is Phil, Chill Phil. Can you spin the wheel for him? You get a free DC book, Phil. I'm going to hook you up with Final Crisis Revelations 3 of 5. That's going to go off to Phil. Chill Phil. All right, I need you to spin 2 more times for me, bud. First one is for Phil Ailing. Can you spin for him? Practicing your karate. Good job. Go ahead.
Okay, spin.
You get free swag for Phil Ailing. Phil, I'm going to hook you up with a Eastern Shin print.
Is there another one?
And I'll sign it for you, too. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these. All right. And then the final spin goes to Leonard. Oh, you got to do... Did we do counterclockwise? Yeah, you did do counterclockwise. All right. Phil, you get a... Or no, Leonard. This is for Leonard. We did all of them counterclockwise, Phil, so I think we got it for you. Leonard gets a free Marvel book. Leonard, you get Avengers number 3. That goes to Leonard. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. We had a killer show. I'll see you guys on Saturday. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of Easter pre-gaming. You'll see some of these books again. We're going to have a good time. I'll see you guys later.